Good morning. OMG, yes, I slept in. I woke up at 8 o'clock, so I missed the actual scheduled time span that I can actually do the live stream on the last program one. So I had to start it again and set it up again. Oopsie, and it did say 8:30, but I wasn't going to wait. No point in doing that, is there? I'm just checking the other thing. Oh, there she is. Yes, Rena, I'm late. I'm late. I woke up at 8 o'clock and I thought, oh, wow, I think I'm going to miss it. I tried my hardest to get the first scheduled section, but I'm here now, so that's okay. I have got some cards laid out, not totally yet. So good morning, Keza. I can see that you're here. And Holly, how are you? And we've got Sarah. Good morning to you as well. And yes, it's morning. I slept in. I really did sleep in. I don't normally sleep till this late. I'm up at 6. But anyway, I must have needed it. Hey, and good morning, Kerry. And beautiful photo of you. I like that. So I'm glad you're late because I knew you were too. See, synchronicity. It does work out, doesn't it? Now, I am going to switch over to the cards. Oh, I'm just rubbing my hand. It is aching. I've only just taken it out of the brace, of course. So here we go, Diane as well. Good morning. And we've got a Facebook user. Oh, I'm not sure where you're at, but what I'll do is paste in this comment so that you can actually click that to reveal your name. You're either on my profile or the private group. It doesn't like to actually show names when you're on either of those, I think. So do click on that. And hi. Now, Sarah, the one morning that you were early, oops, and I was late. That's all right. We'll swing around to the cards, tune into your psychic senses, your spiritual connection, your intuition, your gut feeling, whatever it is that you feel. You're frozen. I'm frozen. Good morning, Annika. Lovely to see you here. Hang on, let me have a double check. I'll just go and see if it is on my end too. Ooh, frozen. I shouldn't make faces. It's taking a bit. I've got a bit open still on my computer. I haven't done any of this process properly, correctly, like I should do. Frozen? Good morning, Annika. Lovely to see you here. Hang on, let me have a double check. Right, it's still showing me as moving, so oh, hang on. There was a bit of a frozen spat. I wonder if it comes good. Yep, I can see it's frozen. Just as you said it, it looks like it has frozen. Let me see. No, still doing. Still doing. Let's see. That should be all right. Okie dokies. Let's get back to it. No, you're all good here. I just saw that, Rena, so thank you. Now let's switch around to the cards, and I better tidy them up because I haven't done that yet. Whoops, hang on. Got to click on the actual arrow now. That's interesting. Oh, good, all good, all good. And Bonetta, good morning. Good morning. Nice to have you here. Now, as you can see, my cards are not tidied. I threw them down. Hang on. Let's be the Virgo that I am. And, well, hang on. That right? Are they nice and tidy-ish? Oh, ish. Okay, let's just straighten the camera up now. Okay, so we've got those. I'll get out an inner soul guidance card, and here is the owl card. Whew, at last, hey? Now we can read the cards. Here we have every day's a new life to a wise person. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, we don't get snow like that down here in South Australia. Well, I don't here where I am. Isn't it gorgeous? Beautiful, beautiful. So every day is a new life. And we have this card here that is from the gorgeous Inner Soul Guidance Oracle deck. That's Leanne and Deb's creation. It's beautiful. We've got the third eye, so that's certainly going to be handy today, I would imagine. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? I love the silvers. It's beautiful. So trust your intuition and acknowledge the guiding words that come from within, the knowing without knowing. Well, in some sense, yes, it's a knowing with knowing too. So there's a whole component of all in that, isn't there, with that third eye? Beautiful card. So we might just put that there. We are using the gorgeous, the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck that is by Ciro Marchetti. For those of you who may be new and not seen this, so sometimes there's people that do watch the replay and like the information. And if you are watching a replay, do type in the hashtag replay so that I can see later on, because I do actually come back and check occasionally if there's more comments on these shows. So certainly do that if you are watching replay. Now here we've got the 5 cards as we usually do in our deck. As you can see, very tight. They were very tidily placed, and they are now much more tidy than they were. We've got the snake in the home space. We have the ship in the workspace, moon in the unexpected energies, and we've got books in our role, which I like books, and we've got the rider as the outcome card. So a really nice set of cards. Even the snake in the home space, it's representing that protection. That's what I'm seeing in this. As you can see, it's almost forming that infinity symbol of, it is a protection. It's abundance as well, but it's more in a Chinese culture, I think. There is something to do with the 8 being a symbol of abundance. Well, it's almost there, and you can see the absolutely magnificent fruit on this tree. And it is with our fruit trees here in our area. I have got fruits starting to mature on our fruit trees. So it actually is a very nice symbol to have in that home space, because it also does mean, like, this snake is protecting its own. We're needing that sense of protection, safety, security in our home space, I think, at the moment, because things really have gone weird in the last couple of years with all the COVID-y stuff, the pandemics and restrictions, the rules and all that we have. Look, it's coming through that now, so that what we're able to do is loosen off on that protection. That's why I'm feeling the 8 is not a full 8 here. It's just being able to, just starting to loosen off and get back out, shed a skin that served its purpose, and we're going to move back out in a new way into what is our home space, our life, so that we can move from that out into the arena of our workspace or community or wherever. We don't have to feel like we have to be stuck at home all the time, is what I'm saying. Okay, so start taking those steps of feeling that exploration again of what can we do safely and etc. Because I know things have been still restricted, and probably there's certain opinions I have around a lot of that. I'm not sharing here. Okay, we'll move across to what is the workspace, and we have got that beautiful ship. I love the depiction of this because it really does bring forward that sense of fantasy and all possibilities in this one, because it's a sailing ship in the air. So the wind is moving in whatever direction that you're steering it, once you get the wind in the sails correctly. And this one's not restricted by having to stay on the water. So I think that that's a symbolism of what we can move into in our workspace today, being all possibilities, no restrictions, steer it where you want to. So take whatever project or item you're working on and really flow with it to where you want it to go, and know that it's going to be all good. Okay. And this morning, Sarah, Snake's perfect. Your son's girlfriend that lives with you. Oh, she's living with you, is shedding her skin today. Starting her first job. Wow. Wow. That's fantastic. Can be scary, can't it? And she's taken that step. Combination of both the home, leaving out the home to go to the work. Yes. Wonderful. Relationship there. relativity. No, what do you call it? Synchronicity. My head, I have only just woke up not that long ago. So, and yes, you can relate to the ship. Yeah, I think it's wonderful that these cards really are very easy at bringing that ability forward to actually really get our messages from spirit in a way that's so easy to absorb, to relate to, honestly. And here we've got the cycles that we're moving through with the moon in that unexpected. So whatever cycle it is at the moment, I don't actually follow my astrology as well as I could. I do have have a program. Actually, I've got two. I do have a program that I could do that with on the computer, but it's just something that, well, we are in the cycle that we're in. I'm pretty sure it's coming up towards another new moon, full moon. I mean, it's always going to come around to each cycle, isn't it? So just be in that flow of, have the awareness. It'll be brought to your attention anyway, what you're needing to have from that moon energy, something that's being brought into the light that you're needing to be seeing in a particular way. And at whatever time and cycle it is, whether it's the cycle of the purpose that you're seeing it in at the time that you see it or feel that sense, or whether it's something that you actually are planning to a particular cycle of the moon. Hopefully you get what I mean with that. So it's a partial lunar eclipse too, I think. Yeah. Oh, look, it might be. I'm just going to actually pop I've got it on my phone. Oh, actually, I could, except it's hard. I can't quite hang on to the phone properly yet, not the one I was needing to. I'll just see what that'll be right. There's actually a new update to my Astro Gold. Now I'm just trying to find where the sun is. Yeah, I think it would be coming up to some form of eclipse soon. It's almost that halfway around, you know what I mean? Opposite. I'll leave it there. Yep. So that's all good. All good. Right. And so as we move with that moon energy and that gorgeous, it really does bring in that compassion and the nurturing energies with the moon as well. Remember, that's more the feminine energy that's opposite the sun of the masculine energy. So we're actually feeling that a little bit, obviously, in the day at some point. So really feel into that and nurture the moment. Be present with it when it shines up for you. And the books in our role, well, for me, it is continuing some study and working with books. I've got an idea that I'm working on that certainly is heavily involved with books. So it's a wonderful energy. There could be something that you're needing to research. That's your role, your responsibility, you know, that type of thing. Or even just sitting quietly and writing in your own little journal book, something special that you keep just for your little secrets, because this looks like the type of lock and catch and everything that's on a secret book or a book of spells or something magic. I just love books. It's wonderful to see the books in the reading today, and certainly for me, very meaningful. And here we go with our outcome, moving into getting a message. Just by the end of the day, we'll have got the message, is what I'm getting from that. Because this is sort of more, as much as it's the central energy, the whole thing is to actually learn and gain what we need for our day, be aware of all of these things. And it's around that central position of the rider. So I think it really is receiving the message. Make sure that you are present with everything that's occurring for you today, riding that carousel horse almost, which is just, I remember as a kid being just so much fun going round and round in those beautiful circles like you were galloping the ranges, you know, open fields. Well, this one is riding the rainbow of possibilities, and we are going to receive that message from here. That gorgeous leather pouch bag, satchel, whatever you want to call it, but she's carrying the messages carefully and safely. So we need to be ready to receive them. Okay. So that's what all of that is for us today. Hi, Caitlin. Lovely to have you here. So definitely bring all that forward into your inner being in whatever way that you need to. and focus. Allow one of those to be your focus cards, or just understand the whole message in the full set, in the full layout today. It's whatever you need to actually take forward in your day to understand it more fully. So, whether you're going to be able to spend a bit of meditation time with them again just for a moment or two after I've finished, and you can reabsorb what part of that reading is more special for you and take it as a mantra for your day, or whichever way. You will find your way through the day and have that's at the end completing the message that you're going to receive. So even if you revisit this again just tonight to see now what were those cards again, I will put the picture of it up on my Facebook profile page, the personal one. The Facebook stuff is just starting to confuse me so much because there's so much that's changing all the time in every social media platform, basically. And I have got another that I am sharing into that's called Body Soul, as part of the Soul Software group of products. So I'm exploring that one as far as being able to share with people of like mind. So there's so many different ways that we can share now, and those methods are growing as well, whether there's somebody who's designed individual apps that you can join in with and all sorts. I'll share a few more of those in posts as I move along to be on my Facebook, not my Facebook, that website. I'm getting so confused. This is what happens when I just step straight from the bed into doing a live stream, basically. I had time to wash my face, brush my hair, get a coffee, and tune in. Dearie dear. So certainly keep an eye out on my website, because I will be posting a few more posts on the blog part. And even the Buy Me a Coffee, I do occasionally put the posts there as well, because there are so many different ways of reaching out to people and each other and just saying what we need to in different spaces, and without being censored, because there certainly is censoring happening on the biggies, and I think there needs to be some truth spoken. So just keep an eye out there, and the different ways that we can actually share that's not on the major ones. So that's all I'll say about that right now. Have a wonderful, beautiful day, people. Thankfully, you may have got up in a better way of feeling rested and bright and sparkly for your day ahead. I'm feeling bright and sparkly now. When I first woke up, I thought, oh, shit, oops, I'm late. That was my response. Not the best way to wake up, but it's all fine. I will be getting into my work. If you do need the extra reading, the extra knowing and learning and guidance, certainly do check those out for that factor too, not just some posts I might be writing. And look, move into your day knowing in your own confidence, being trusting with your own confidence. I think Shaz hasn't realised I'm still alive. I'll get back to that in a minute. So move forward, being the best you, being present as those cards were mentioning, all possibilities today. And I'll see you tomorrow morning, hopefully, definitely on time, that I'll be up at the right time. And we'll see you then. So namaste until then. Bye for now.